After being left in the dark for hours, Qantas passengers whose flight to the UK was diverted to Azerbaijan will now spend the night in Baku. One man on board Qantas has told 9 News that passengers on the Singapore to London flight have now been told they will resume their journey in the morning, after their flight was diverted due to a fault in the cockpit. The A380 was more than 10 hours into its journey when it was forced to land at Heydar Aliyev International Airport in Baku at about 2:15 p.m. AEDT. Read more. Pets can't be exchanged or returned like socks. Don't gift animals this festive season. The aircraft was met by fire and rescue teams, who arrived at the scene to assess the issue. We were told about 7.5 hours into the 14-hour flight by the pilot an alarm or set of alarms had gone off in the cockpit indicating that there was smoke in the baggage area, the man told 9 News from Baku on Friday night. The 356 passengers on board will now have to apply for visas at the airport, a process they're told will take 3 hours, before getting on a new flight on Christmas Eve. Passengers have been told the plane with the fault lights will follow their flight with all the luggage as they're not allowed to take anything off the plane at the moment, as investigations into the issue on board continue. Bags will then be sent out to passengers on arrival in the UK, meaning it will be more than 24 hours before they can access their suitcases. The passenger said they had no updates for hours after the emergency stopover but were eventually given something to eat and drink. Food and water were provided after 7 hours but there had been no definitive communication from anyone of authority from Qantas, he said. The man said the diversion was horrible timing right before Christmas. Compounding this situation is some attendants need to take enforced breaks, the traveler told 9 News. And with border force strikes awaiting them on arrival into the UK, passengers are just wanting to get to their destination. We just want to get back to our family and celebrate with our loved ones, he added. Flight radars show Qantas was forced to turn back near the Georgian border in the early hours of Friday morning local time. Our flight from Singapore to London has made an unscheduled landing at Baku Airport in Azerbaijan after pilots received an intermittent fault indicator in the cockpit, a Qantas spokesperson said. Engineers will inspect the aircraft prior to continuing its journey. The aircraft intermittently alerted the pilots to the potential of smoke in the cargo hold, they said. Although it was considered likely to be a sensor fault, the aircraft diverted to Baku as a safety precaution. Initial investigations have found no evidence of smoke in the cargo hold. The spokesperson thanked customers for their patience and said the airline is working to get passengers on their way as quickly as possible.